I do agree we could bring them all into MDMA at the same time, and they can work their way back up if they're down to do it.
Okay.
And then from there, same with Adam's email, right? I already had a second and third in command in place in my head, and an enforcer who I feel like wants to be an enforcer. I can lay those out on the table for you now and see if you agree with them or not. That's up to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Before you do that,
no. So when
I'll
you
give reasons
when you
also.
say it, it is going to be established. Yes.
it's final.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is what I want. If you all oppose it,
Tommy, I'm sorry, Tommy. Like you're my boss.
Ding,
but like,
Ding, listen, this is what I fucking want, but if you don't like it, then you can have an opinion on it, right?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm happy to hear your opinions on it, but I'm still going to choose.
Yeah, no. But the thing is, it's finalized.
Us man apart from T, can we all make an agreement that whatever names T says is final?
Yeah, it does it. But I'm just saying, like, it's finalized today. Yes, it's not like gonna be all. Well, let me think about it on my fucking orthopedic bed.
With that being said and done, right? My second in command is going to be Ved, because clearly, look, he gives all the opinions that I need right here.
What?
That's right.
Come on.
Like,
what the fuck?
Hey, if it's Tommy's school, it's Tommy's school, man.
And then my enforcer is Els, because I know he will give them the fucking speech they need.
You realize that I will fucking do it.
100%.
But yeah, you'll give them the speech they need to fucking get in shape.
I actually fucking will do it.
No, sorry, on a serious one, right? I think there's two people who have proved themselves quite a lot over the past couple of weeks. If you disagree or not, I don't care. For one, obviously Adam during the whole war came through, and I gave him a leader role when I was busy. And Adam's one of my day ones, so for me, Adam's someone I can always lean into and trust at any time for certain decisions, and I know that he understands how I think and will take it into consideration. He's very different to how I think, but he understands how I think. So for me, I want him to be second in command. And then from there, someone who I think stepped up even crazier recently, and has done a lot for the gang and goes under the fucking radar all the fucking time, is Patar. Yeah. And he's a new addition to the gang in the whole thing, right? But still, you understand the amount of work this guy does on day to day, and the amount of connections that he has as well in the city. So I think with those two, and you two awake all the time, right? Much more than I am. I think there's a much more balanced decision-making process that will occur, right? Patar's good going into meetings and taking them, and likewise during war situations and aggressive situations, Adam's also very good. From there, when it comes to enforcing things, I would like to see Dean and Adam work together on enforcing stuff. So if we have things like the payment system in place and stuff like that, I'd like to see you guys kind of running that and making sure that happens. And I know, Dean, I can trust you in doing that as well, because I know that once you get your mind saying you actually want to do it. If you're down to do that, that is.
Yeah, I'm down.
And for me, I think that creates a hierarchy that is much more systematic and creates a much better workflow in the group. Right? Because I'm not always going to be here. There'll be times when I'm going to be gone for periods of time. And it's happened before and it will happen again. So with that in place, it'd be a much better system, right? Also, Patar, he'll be able to speak to the, if let's say the roadmen come to MDMA, he'll have much more ability to speak to them and kind of make sure they're all good.
I don't like Adam, man. I don't like Adam, man.
Hey, listen, I don't like him either, but Tommy's spoken.
Okay.
All right, he says it's final.
And of course, that can change, right? If any of those people don't pull their weight in those positions, then I will change that in a heartbeat. And best believe I will these days. But just because you've proven yourself to get into like second and third and enforcer, right, doesn't mean that that won't change. All right. Don't get complacent.
Who's I want to know who's sixth in command.
This could go downhill real quick.